Sunrise gleams on the calm, clear sea. Winds roll soft, setting our spirits free. The cove awakens as the morning breaks. Cannabis sparks with every breath we take. Palms sway wide, shadows drift and fall. Peace flows through us, connecting us all. In this moment, the world feels kind. We leave our worries far behind. Oh, drift with the breeze, let the rhythm sway. Breathe in deep, it's a perfect day. Oh, smile with the sun and let joy flow. Right here in the cove, we let life grow. Sunny days where the crew feels right. Cannabis haze drifts into the night. Peace fills the air, stress unwinds. In the cove, we leave the world behind. Sunny days where the joy runs deep. We smoke, we laugh, and good vibes we keep. Both packed tight, our moments near. Together now, we're all right here. Midday glow with a gentle breeze. Laughter rolls like waves on the seas. Men bear stories, Europe's wise tone. With every talk we feel at home. Beams drop speeds, keeps the vibe alive. Carve seas, coughing tears fill his eyes. The cove's a haven where joy remains. Flowing like sunshine through our veins. Oh, lift your soul, let the music play. Take a breath, let it drift away. Oh, feel the love in the ocean's flow. Right here in the cove, it's all we know. Sunny days where the crew feels right. Cannabis haze drifts into the night. Peace fills the air, stress unwinds. In the cove, we leave the world behind. Sunny days where the joy runs deep. We smoke, we laugh, and good vibes we keep. Both packed tight, our moments near. Together now, we're all right here. Bask in the sun, feel the warmth run deep. Oh, these moments are ours to hold and keep. Sunny days where the crew feels right. Cannabis haze drifts into the night. Peace fills the air and stress unwinds. In the cove, we leave the world behind. Sunny days where the joy runs deep. We smoke, we laugh, and good vibes we keep. Both packed tight, our moments near. Together now, we're all right here. Bask in the sun, feel the warmth run deep. Oh, these moments are ours to hold and keep.
The sun is rising, the breeze rolls through. Palm trees swaying, sky's clear and blue. Toes in the sand, bow in our hand. Living easy, life feels so grand. Every breath a gift, we take it slow. The coast where good vibes always flow. Kicking back under skies so wide. In this tropical dream we let joy reside. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand. We drift away, life's perfectly planned. Jazz in the air, waves kiss the shore. In the cove we couldn't ask for more. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand. With every puff we understand. The world fades away in this peaceful land. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand. Mango skies turn to golden light. Another day that feels just right. Each hit smooth like sea over glass. Feel the rhythm, let troubles go. In the cove we find our flow. Laughter and love in every spark. Living by till it gets dark. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand. We drift away, life's perfectly planned. Jazz in the air, waves kiss the shore. In the cove we couldn't ask for more. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand. With every path we understand. The world fades away in this peaceful land. Toes in the sand. Sang those skies turn to golden light. Another day that feels just right. Smoking slow as the moments pass. Each hit smooth like sea over glass. Feel the rhythm, let troubles go. In the cove we find our flow. Laughter and love in every spark. Living bright till it gets dark. Toes in the sand, ball in our hand. We drift away, life's perfectly planned. Jazz in the air, waves kiss the shore. In the cove we couldn't ask for more. Toes in the sand, all in our hand. With every puff we understand. Oh, every puff we understand. The world fades away in this peaceful land. Toes in the sand.
Sunlight dancing on waves of blue. Palm trees whispering, sky so true. Break it down slow, pack it nice and tight. Grind it up fine, everything's just right. Spark it up, watch the flame go bright. Pass it around, Cove Crew's feeling light. Laughter flows with each gentle sway. Drift on high, let the cove lead the way. Island drifts and dreamlike flows. Cannabis clouds where the cove and the rose. Floating through life in easy streams where the sun kisses sea and reality gleams. Island drifts let worries fly. Cannabis highs on the painted skies. Breathe it in, let the moments grow. And the cove's embrace, just let it show. Light up the joint, or fill up the bowl. Take that deep breath, let it warm your soul. Feel the inhale, smooth and clean. Let the smoke swirl like a daydream. Close your eyes, feel the calm rush in. Exhale slow, let the buzz begin. Through the tides and into the sea, we're floating free. Just you, me, and the cozy breeze. Island drifts and dreamlike flows. Cannabis clouds where the cove and the rose. Floating through life in easy streams where the sun kisses sea and reality beams. Island drifts let worries fly. Cannabis highs on the painted skies. Breathe it in, let the moments grow. And the cove's embrace, just let it show. Light up the joint, or fill up the bowl. Take that deep breath, let it warm your soul. Feel the inhale, smooth and clean. Let the smoke swirl like a daydream. Close your eyes, feel the calm rush in. Exhale slow, let the buzz begin. Through the tides and into the sea, we're floating free. Just you, me, and the cozy breeze. Ride the cove high, roll it up slow. Let the cove vibes up the high flow. Light it up and watch it burn. Take a hit, let your soul learn. Every puff is a step to ease. Drifting along in the cove's warm breeze.
What up, everybody? What up, cops? What up, cornbread?
What up?
What up, and happy motherfucking totally terrific Twisted Titty Tie-Dye Turkey Taco Token Tuesday. All you amazing people out there and up here. What up, cornbread? What up, beans? What up, all you amazing people out there in the comments? Hope it's been a great-ass Tuesday all around. And man, I'm out of breath now.
Let's
That was good.
go.
That was a lot of,
Cheers, everybody.
that was a lot of work.
What up, Crystal? How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day.
What up, Amber? Hope you've had a great-ass Tuesday.
What up, Boxman? Hope you're having a good afternoon.
What up, Heather? How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful day.
Hi, Ma. Hope you've had an amazing Tuesday so far.
What up, CJ? I hope you're having a good evening.
What up, Kay? I hope you had a wonderful day. What a DG.
What up, Erica? Hope you've had a great Tuesday so far. Yeah, it's setting in already.
What up, Ash? I hope you're having a good evening.
What up, Yaya? How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Tuesday. Yes, it's going to be a dope-ass day. I'm very, very excited. We are 7 minutes from 4:20.
I'm already super baked.
Yeah, I've been working on it. I've been working on it this afternoon a little bit. I'm excited for Guardians of Unity. That's another cool thing to do. But should you do it now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Ma, CJ. This is from Ma and CJ. I have not opened it yet. I don't know. Everybody ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
It's not for you.
Yeah. These are my treats come in boxes like that. Is that mine?
For real, what started it was that fucking bong from Europe. Ever since that bong, like K-Center, but I don't know what it was, the box, and ever since then, she's like, oh, that's mine.
With your Morgan.
It's not yours. She switched balls today. No idea. She just, out of nowhere, she dropped the other one and, dug under the chair and grabbed that one. Oh, shit. That's ridiculous. It's so big. Let's just say. Wait, I gotta figure out how to get it open. Cassie, you want to put in Getting Stonewords? You need to use your page, the Cove page, or whatever page. Thank you, sir. Jeez, this thing's ridiculous. That's fucking dope. Okay, I gotta find some sort of a size comparison. Okay, so this is a normal layer. This thing is huge. Let's fucking go. That is ridiculous. That's so dope. Thank you so much, Moss CJ. That is amazing. Coffee and weed are all I need. That's crazy. Okay. I'm going to take this bowl pack and I'm going to put it in there. Ooh, better yet. I still have a pre-roll. It's not big enough for the amount of coffee you drink. I thought I was saving this pre-roll for something special, and I didn't know what.
Now you do.
Now I do. What up, Steven? Yeah, that's so dope. Yay, thank you. I really like it. And I'm definitely going to use the shit out of it. I don't know how much I'll smoke out of it while having hot coffee in it. But one or the other.
You'd be surprised.
Oh my god. I could just see me like...
Right.
That's so cool. Thank you. I love it. 3 minutes out, everybody. Thank you very much. That's so cool. That's that right there.
See Copsy over
It's
there.
the hoot to do both.
It works so fucking well. Spill the drink, then you think beans are good.
That's
You
so
don't
cool.
know, absolutely, Amber. She's like, you never know. You gotta check first. Yes, thank you. What up, Magic?
I was impatient. I did not wait to open mine.
I figured right before the show I would go and check, and it was there. Oh,
That's so cool. I
that's
love
so-
it.
What up, Panda Annie?
What up, Annie?
2 minutes out, we got Guardians of Unity coming up.
We didn't want you both to fight over birthday.
Oh, we still will, because then,
Absolutely.
yep, I want both cups.
Too bad.
No, thank you so much. That's so amazing. Thank you. Morning, sir. And I will get some more flour before Token Tunes.
Go.
All right. So take it easy with the cup.
They'll get you. Even that fucking pre-roll. I've seen those like that, but I haven't seen them in like they're usually like small little guys.
Oh yeah, now you know how it feels, Magic. Or maybe I should make or fully repeat the situation. What up, cornbread? Oh, hey Magic, you're there too.
What?
Oh, it's a dig at Magic, not you.
Yeah, that day y'all two were up,
Oh
or
my
he
God.
was. It was him and Kelsey, and I said hi. Kelsey said hi. Magic never said hi. Then you popped up in the comments, and he instantly, "What up, cornbread?"
We
Like,
still going on about this?
Absolutely.
Oh, Atlanta.
Hey, what up, Tim? Happy 420, everybody.
Cheers, cheers, Magic.
Smoke weed every day.
What up, Tim? Oh, okay. I was like, did I fucking miss somebody while I doing 420? I hope everybody's ready for some Guardians of Unity. I'm very excited. I should probably go back to the beginning of the book here. I'm still on. There's so many chapters. Boop, boop, boop. Yo, what up, Ammo? Hope you're having a wonderful day. What up, Crystal? What up, Kimmy? What up, Double Dice Brad? Hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday. Hope everybody's ready for some token tunes tonight. It's the last week for the official token tuning of June's playlist. We'll have a retoke to do, but the retoke isn't like token tunes. It's just not. It doesn't have that same. All right, is everybody ready to hear what happened last week on Guardians of Unity? All right. Here we go, everybody.
Last week on Guardians of Unity, morning broke gently over the cottage, bringing with it laughter, stories, and the rich smell of coffee and roasted herbs. Around the long kitchen table, the Guardians reunited in warmth and cautious peace. Plates full, pipes lit, and old friendships rekindled. For a moment, it almost felt like safety. But beneath the lightness, a darker thread pulled taut. CJ laid out what they were truly facing. The neurotoxin in Ammo's body wasn't just dangerous, it was intelligent. A slow, creeping freeze, likely the work of an alpha vexor and stalker. The only known countermeasure? A rare and elusive plant called starflare root, the ember of life. And they had none. As the group debated their dwindling options, a storm gathered far beyond the cottage walls. Deep in the woods, Victor and Lydia Malvora, alongside the deadly Tempest, plotted their next move. From a decaying shack laced with old maps and stolen gear, they laid traps, summoned mercenaries, and prepared the terrain itself as a weapon. Tempest could feel the Guardians nearby, but Heather's presence troubled her. Two forces of nature on a collision course. Meanwhile, back in the cottage, Hope arrived, not with fanfare, but with a whisper. Kay remembered something. A flower, orange, glowing, tucked away in her pack. She had plucked it absent-mindedly on the trail and forgotten it, until now. It was starflare. She stood trembling and placed it on the table. In that moment the tide turned. What had seemed like a certain loss shifted toward a fragile, flickering chance. CJ and Kells immediately sprang into motion, preparing the route with ancient technique and careful urgency. Vapor to breathe, salve for the wound. A race against time began. And as the Guardians moved into action, the fire returned to their eyes. Not just survival, but belief. In each other, in the path that led them here. Because what Kay carried wasn't just a flower. It was hope. It was time. And maybe, just maybe, it was salvation. Stay tuned for this week's Guardians of Unity, where the cure begins, the storm tightens, and fate takes root.
Let's freaking go. All right, is everybody ready for some Guardians of Unity this week? So many chapters to go through. I need a bookmark. All right, here we go, everybody. Chapter 175. I'll let her say it.
Chapter 175, The Fire Inside. Everything was burning, not with pain, but with light. Blinding, pulsing, brilliant light. Ammo stood in a clearing, ringed by twisted trees and smoke. Ash fell from the sky like snow. and far off distant thunder cracked. But it wasn't thunder, it was war. He turned. Magic stood beside him, younger and cleaner than Ammo remembered, and Ammo realized with a jolt that he was younger too. Their faces were less worn, their eyes not yet dulled by the toll of battle. They were both clad in battle gear, black armor etched with sigils from an ancient cause, the Great War, the last time they stood side by side as brothers in arms. "We have to move," Magic said, his voice tight, eyes scanning the horizon as shadows of monstrous machines stalked through the haze. Ammo shook his head, eyes locked on the horizon. "No, we stand. We fight here. We're pinned down and surrounded, but we hold the line. We don't run, Magic. Not now." "We're outnumbered," Magic growled. "If we stay, we die. You know that." Ammo stepped forward, fists clenching. "And if we run, then what are we? What good are we if we're not willing to hold the line?" Magic's jaw clenched. "We're not gods, Ammo. We're not invincible. We save who we can, not die trying to protect what's already lost." "You think I care about survival odds?" Ammo shouted, his voice echoing strangely in the dreamscape. "I care about the ones behind us, the wounded, the supply runners. You told me this was about more than strategy. It was about heart. And now you want to walk away?" "I told you that years ago," Magic snapped, "before we watched 2 battalions die following suicidal orders." "This isn't heart, Ammo. This is blind rage dressed up like loyalty." The entire dreamscape convulsed, scenes erupting and collapsing in flashes of memory and madness. One moment the battlefield roared with gunfire and light, the next it dissolved into smoke. Faces blurred past his vision, voices echoed out of sync. Everything flickered in and out like broken lightning. Chaotic, disjointed, unrelenting. "And what do you call leaving?" Ammo barked. "You disappeared. You gave up. You let us rot while you vanished into the wind." "I walked away because I had to," Magic hissed. "I saw what it was doing to us, what it was doing to me. I would have burned out completely if I'd stayed. Maybe you're too far gone to see it, but war chews people up and spits them out with nothing left but ghosts." The battlefield began to flicker like film on a faulty reel. Flames danced around the edges, and the world twisted into a blur of shadows and smoke. Then suddenly the fire snapped to black. They now stood inside a broken, ruined castle, older now, both of them, their faces more weathered, armor more worn. The stone walls towered above them, cold and fractured, echoes of a time long past carved into every crack. Moss crept up the corners and spread across the damp floor. Wind howled through the shattered stained glass windows, carrying the distant memory of old battles and lost comrades. The place reeked of the past, of things once stood for, and the weight of what had been abandoned. Magic stood near a crumbling hearth, staring into cold ashes as if he could find answers there. "This place," Ammo murmured, stepping across the warped wooden floor. "I remember this, is where we broke, where I asked you to come back." Magic didn't look up. "And where I told you I couldn't." Ammo stopped. "Couldn't or wouldn't?" Magic turned now, his eyes hollowed by regret. "Both." The air in the castle was heavier than the smoke-filled battlefield had been. Everything here creaked and groaned, haunted by memories and failure. "I was falling apart," Magic said. "The guilt, the blood, it never stopped. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw their faces. I had to leave, Ammo, or I was going to lose everything I still had left." "I waited for you," Ammo said, voice low but edged with disbelief. "Every damn day. I thought we were brothers, man. I thought you'd come back. Not for the war, for me." Magic's voice cracked. "I never stopped watching, but you wouldn't listen to me anymore, Ammo. I tried to tell you what was happening, what it was doing to us, but you wouldn't hear it." Ammo stepped closer, anger flashing in his eyes. "You don't get to say that now, not after you left me to carry everything. The weight, the names, the nightmares. You were supposed to have my back, Magic. I thought we were brothers, damn it. You left me to drown in it." Magic looked down, jaw tight. "I made peace with my ghosts, Ammo. You wouldn't." Ammo's face twisted. "That's bullshit. I wanted to understand. I tried. But you shut me out. You ran. I was left behind cleaning up your mess. I had to learn everything the hard way, things you already knew. You never listened, Magic shouted, his voice sharp enough to cut stone. You made it about pride, about never backing down. You acted like stubbornness was strength, like refusing to bend was some kind of badge of honor. I tried to reach you, Ammo. I tried, but you wouldn't hear it. You stopped trusting me long before I left. You're such an ass, Ammo snapped, voice raw and on edge, the pain bubbling up. His chest heaved as he stepped forward, fists clenched at his sides. I thought we were brothers, Magic. I thought you had my back. His fist clenched, shaking with fury, he threw a hard punch toward Magic. But just as his knuckles were about to land, Magic's form unraveled into shadow and smoke. Ammo's swing cut through nothing, hitting only the stale air of the ruined castle. The room trembled around him again, caught in the echo of words and wounds that never healed. The great hall shuddered. The portraits on the walls warped and twisted. The room faded and returned in pulses of black and red. Ammo found himself at a war table, the one they used to circle with maps and strategies, his hand slamming down on its surface. You think this is about you leaving? He growled. This was never about you. This is about what we were, what we built. And what we built broke people, Magic replied bitterly. You just didn't want to see it. I didn't then. Not fully, Ammo said, quieter than before, his voice rough with the weight of years. But I do now. Every night, the same faces, the same fire. That's why I stayed. Because someone had to make sure it meant something. Someone had to carry it, even if it broke them. Magic stepped closer, his voice steady but carrying a hard-earned edge. That's not your burden to bear, Ammo. You're not meant to sacrifice yourself for everyone else. I had to learn that lesson the hard way, believing that if I carried all the pain, it made me strong, made me good. But it didn't. It just left me empty. You can't save anyone by burning yourself down to nothing. The castle cracked again, this time like a glacier giving way. Stone peeled from stone. Dust rose in a choked gasp. Then tell me, Magic, Ammo murmured, his voice trembling, the weight of years cracking beneath each word. If all of it meant nothing, if we were wrong, then why the hell am I still clawing for breath? Why am I still fighting to stay alive? Magic took a breath, and then his shape began to unravel, torn away by the dream's shifting current. His final words drifted like fog in a burning wind. Because you're not finished yet, brother. Keep fighting, just for yourself this time. Then silence. No more flames, no more arguing. Just a slow, rhythmic sound. A heartbeat. Ammo's. Slow, faint. And then, voices. Distant but real. The dream faded. Light filtered in. The cold in his veins began to retreat. And somewhere in that vast distance, Ammo began fighting, for himself this time.
Let's fucking go. No, Ammo, never the bad guy.
Let's fucking go.
Damn.
That was also, I'll explain later. All right. Chapter 176. Here we go.
Chapter 176, The Brew and the Battle. CJ and Kells moved swiftly through the kitchen, transforming it into a makeshift apothecary, a war room of herbs and steam. The cluttered counters became stations of desperate preparation. Steam hissed from a kettle already on the boil, mixing with the sharp, earthy scent of crushed whisper moss. The table, once set for meals, was now a battleground of bowls, bundles of dried plants, and ceremonial tools. Tension hung thick in the air, pulsing with urgency and the fragile thread of hope. CJ's hands never stopped moving. Her focus was laser-sharp, her voice a clear metronome. Kay split the dusk vine carefully, lengthwise. Avoid the sap, it'll burn your skin. Scrape the pulp into that clay dish. Beans, stir the kettle steady. We need that boil just under a roll, no bubbles breaking the surface. Kay's fingers trembled as she sliced into the dusk vine, golden pulp oozing slowly like thick honey. She scraped it onto dried kelp leaves with a bone spatula, each movement deliberate, careful. Beans stood over the kettle, his eyes dark with concentration, as he stirred in smooth circles, keeping the mixture uniform and balanced. CJ turned her attention to the starflare root, the prized lifeline that had changed everything. The flower's orange petals glowed more brightly now, responding to the warmth of the room as if they too sensed what was at stake. She laid the root on a folded linen square, and with practiced reverence, used her ceremonial blade to begin shaving it. The ribbons of root curled away in gleaming spirals, each strip releasing a scent both sharp and citrusy, with undertones that hinted at thunderstorms and deep time. "This part's the heart," she murmured to no one in particular. "This is where the healing begins." Kells approached with a small wooden bowl filled with powdered whisper moss, duskthorn bark, and dried marsh nettle. CJ added the shaved root, then poured a measured ladle of water from the kettle. As she ground the mixture, it hissed and shimmered, pulsing with a slow internal glow. The texture thickened into a salve, a glowing compound of green and orange, alive with energy. CJ added a final drop of blackthorn resin, watching the color bloom and deepen like a living thing. As they worked, CJ took a second portion of the shaved root and placed it into a small brass bowl. She added star-thistle oil and a few drops of dew-sap, then ground it into a fine paste, preparing it for the vapor concentrate. The compound fizzed softly, its glow intensifying. Every motion she made was precise, born of both training and desperation. She poured the mixture through a sieve and into a waiting glass vial, sealing it with wax. Outside the kitchen, in the bedroom, the air was heavy with dread. Cofsey stayed rooted at Ammo's side, one hand resting on his forearm. Ammo's condition had worsened. His breaths were coming slower, shallower, and one entire side of his body had taken on a frostbitten blue, like he'd been dipped in glacier water. He wasn't quite crashing, but his body hovered at the edge, teetering between survival and surrender. Sweat collected in chilling beads along his brow and chest. His fingers twitched now and then, faint signals from deep within. Cofsey leaned in closer, his voice softer now but edged with urgency. "Hey, still hanging on, brother? You in there with us?" CJ entered with the salve and urgency in her eyes. "Flat on his back, we need clean skin access." She stepped in, kneeling, taking a bowl with hands still stained from the preparation. Her face was set with determination and focus as she dipped her fingers into the glowing mixture. She gently smeared the salve across Ammo's temples, down his collarbone, and along his wrists. Her touch careful but deliberate. The compound glowed even brighter upon contact with his skin, flickering like firelight, battling the darkness embedded in his veins. Each pulse of light a small stand against the cold tide overtaking him. "You've always been the tough one," Magic said, stepping closer, voice edged with a quiet urgency. "You've carried others through the worst of it. Now you've got to carry yourself. Don't forget how strong you are, because right now you've got to be that same unshakable force." Ma and Kells entered, carrying the inhalation setup, an aged ceramic bowl balanced carefully over a nest of heated embers in a stone ring. Kells moved with quiet precision, while Ma steadied the bowl with a thick, cloth-wrapped hand. The two women exchanged a brief, wordless nod of determination. Ma ladled the remaining starflare extract into the bowl. The moment the golden liquid met the heat, thick, iridescent coils of vapor unfurled into the air, dancing like ghostly ribbons. The scent was overwhelming in the best way, piercing, sweet, and ancient, like something pulled from the breath of old magic. "That's it," Ma whispered. "Now let it rise, let it find him." They placed the bowl beside the bed and began to waft the vapors toward Ammo's face, using woven fans. Every breath in the room slowed, as if time itself were waiting. "Come on," Kells urged gently, kneeling close to Ammo's side. "Just one breath, all right? One little inhale. We're right here with you." The room was silent except for the gentle crackle of embers and the faint tremble of air shifting through the mist. Then A twitch. Ammo's lips parted. His chest lifted in a ragged, desperate inhale that made every person in the room jerk toward him. Another breath followed, shaky but stronger. Then another. Relief broke across the room like thunder after lightning. "There you are, you stubborn bastard," Magic chuckled. Cove-TV barked a wet laugh and wiped at his eyes. "Told you he wouldn't let it beat him." Ammo didn't wake fully, his eyes never opened, but he breathed, slow, real, alive. The fever still lingered, the poison still pulsed in his blood, but they had something now they hadn't had before, a fighting chance. And this time, Ammo wasn't fighting alone.
Hey, what up, Vicky? How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yes, it's so good.
Happy Tuesday.
Yes, it's so good. It's so freaking good. I love it so much.
Yes.
All right. We got one more chapter for today, everybody. Here we go.
Chapter 177, Premonition. The salve had been applied, the vapors had been inhaled, and now Ammo lay still in the dim room, his breaths rhythmic but shallow. One side of his body, once nearly frost blue, had begun to warm, faint glimmers of life returning beneath his skin. The star-flare root pulsed with an inner light, its warmth creeping through his veins like the slow thaw of early spring. But his body remained fragile, unsteady. He wasn't crashing, but he wasn't out of danger either. The salve's magic worked in silence, steadily, stubbornly. Inside his mind, however, the storm had only just begun. These were no longer dreams stitched from memory or fever. These were visions unmoored from time. They felt real. They felt like warnings. First came the forest. The air buzzed with an electric silence. Then the sound of boots, dozens of them, marching in quiet, rehearsed unison. Ammo crouched low behind a log slick with dew. He could feel the earth vibrate beneath his hands. The forest around him was alien, trees taller than any he'd known, their leaves shimmering silver, trunks gnarled like knuckles. An acrid scent lingered in the air, like scorched iron and rain. Figures moved between the trees, draped in sleek armor. Ammo's eyes locked on one of them, a tall man at the center of the formation. He moved with silent authority, every gesture calculated. His armor was different, not flashy, efficient. The others followed him like clockwork. Ammo squinted, trying to make sense of the insignia on their shoulders. He didn't recognize it. He didn't know who the man was. But there was something undeniable. He was a commander, perhaps even the commander. Just before the vision faded, he saw one soldier break formation and kneel beside a strange plant, examining it, documenting it. A gust of wind. The colors of the forest bled into dusk tones. The dream twisted. He was on a canyon ledge now. The sky above burned crimson, bruised with smoke and fire. Below, the canyon floor boiled with war. Makeshift fighters screamed and surged forward in scattered, desperate ranks. On the opposite side, the armored force moved with eerie precision, silent, coordinated, deadly. A wind rose, and from the stone outcrop across the chasm, a figure stepped forward. Her presence alone bent the weather. Black hair lashed behind her like a banner. Her steps were slow, deliberate, every inch of her radiating calm control. Tempest. There was no mistaking her. He knew her. She extended a hand, and lightning screamed from the heavens, carving open a rock below. Fighters scattered like leaves. Her power wasn't showy. It was exact, precise. Nature itself obeyed her. Tempest, Ammo breathed. It was more than recognition. It was dread. Then the battlefield shimmered and broke apart like cracked glass. He now stood in a ruined castle, the world around him shifting once more with a jarring sense of dislocation. Moss grew up the stone pillars. Rain leaked through a fractured ceiling. The firelight in the sconces sputtered low, barely touching the vaulted shadows. At the far end of the hall stood two strangers, a tall man near the crumbling hearth, his stance composed yet unsettling, eyes gleaming with unreadable interest. Beside him, a woman in a dark flowing gown remained perfectly still, her presence coiled like a snake ready to strike. Ammo didn't know who they were, but his gut told him they weren't allies. He backed up a step. The man's smile didn't move, but the woman's eyes tracked him like prey. A low whisper echoed in the rafters, too garbled to make out. The castle groaned. Shadows blinked and folded. Vision broke. Another shift. The ruined castle crumbled away, dissolving into mist, and a new scene began to form around him, less jarring than the others, but no less vivid. Shapes emerged slowly, outlines of familiar figures, distant voices growing louder. A river's rush filled his ears, grounding him as the dream shifted once more. Kay crouched by the river's edge, her hand extended toward a strange, glowing flower nestled between smooth stones, its eerie light reflecting in the rushing water. A large bruise bloomed across her forearm. The roar of the river filled the air, mist clinging to everything like a second skin. Across the water, Bean stood beneath the ruins of a crumbling stone arch, shield flickering, blood trailing from his brow. Yerp, drenched and breathless, wrestled a massive log off a trapped figure. Mud and grit smeared up his arms as he bellowed orders and curses alike. Ashley knelt beside Kells, the two of them working with urgent precision to stabilize the figure beneath them. Ashley's hands moved swiftly, reinforcing wrappings, while Kells shielded his head from the rain, a blade drawn and senses on high alert. The figure on the ground was pale but alive, and in this dream vision Ammo realized he was looking at himself, watching as the others struggled to keep him safe. Coffsey emerged from the trees like a ghost, soaked and focused, loosing a bolt of energy that split through the rain-soaked air with a shriek of crackling light. The image stuttered, repeating, jumping. Then everything shattered again. The visions began to splinter, each one flashing faster than the last. Too quick, too chaotic. Tempest appeared again, her eyes glowing with stormlight, as wind and rain obeyed her silent fury. The soundscape twisted into a crescendo, branches cracking underfoot, distant guttural screams, and a rhythm that might have been drums or footsteps chasing. Each image bled into the next, barely clinging to shape before the following one erupted forward, all of them crashing through Ammo's mind like lightning trapped behind his eyes. Ammo jolted. His eyes fluttered open, glassy and unfocused. A ragged breath escaped his lips. "Tempest," he whispered again, louder this time, as the last pieces of the vision scattered from his mind like dry leaves in the wind. He didn't understand all of it, but he understood enough, and soon the others would too.
Let's friggin' go, and that is our Guardians of the Enemy for this week. What up, man bear?
What's going on? How's my audio?
Good.
Hey, you awesome person for another 3 hours, 7
Wonderful
minutes.
brother for 3 hours and 7 minutes, but who's counting, right?
Right now, I would never count.
No.
Never.
No.
Never.
Definitely don't have a reel ready set to go off at 6:01 my time. No.
Nope. Why would we do something like that, you cool friend of mine?
That awesome brother over there doesn't deserve that kind of treatment from his other awesome brother over here.
What'd you do to your finger?
Oh, so yeah. 8 hours, pretty much like 7 hours and like 45 minutes into my shift. They're like, go do dishes. I was like, you know what? I'm pretty tired. I don't really want to go do dishes. My hands are really sore. And they're like, no, you have to go do dishes. I was like, I'm probably going to get hurt. So I go and do dishes. 5 minutes in and cut my finger on something.
Nice.
I told them I was going to get hurt. They're like, we don't care. And then I got hurt.
That's how work works. They don't care.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
But, hey, much love, Ammo. I'm glad you could catch it, bro.
Hell yeah.
Going in
Have
the
fun.
pool. Lucky bastard.
What's he get to do?
Bring us with you.
Where's he going?
He's going in the pool.
Oh, nice. I got a pool, but I got to build it. Bob the Builder edition pool.
Same, I guess. I have a pool. I just have to like build it.
I just gotta buy it and build it.
Yeah, like I don't know. That's just the way how it sounded. I'm sorry. Rip that shit, man, bear.
I just need a quick pop. I'm kind of angry.
Smoke. Smoke.
Go.
Smoke in the eyes. Smoke in the eyes.
Go.
It feels so good and hurtful at the same time.
That's right.
I love it. See?
It's Manberry. He's smoking.
Oh, man, bear, check this out.
I'm going to check this out. Ooh. What is that? Sorry. What? What is that? Oh, it's a ball mug. Really?
Yeah,
Have you used it yet?
Absolutely.
as a bowl, not as a mug yet.
No. I didn't use mine as a mug because I always thought I'd spill my bowl of wheat.
I use it as both.
Yeah. If you can keep it clean, it's good. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Pretty sure it's Tuesday, isn't it?
Totally terrific.
Twisted Titty.
Tie-dye turkey.
Taco. Wait, what?
Tie-dye,
What
whatever.
fucking words are you saying?
Dang.
Turpy taco.
All right. I'm asking Vicky. All right. I just said, hey, real quick, is tie-dye 2 words or 1? And we'll see what she's the final ruling.
Final ruling. It's still going to be said that way regardless.
I mean, it's totally terrific tie-dye twisted.
Tie-dye, 2 words.
We're talking two.
Well, I guess you're just going to continue driving yourself nuts,
Yeah.
making one word into 2.
That didn't work. Totally terrific. Tie-dye, twisted titty, Terpy Taco, Token Tunes Tuesday.
Although we say them as 1. All right, she 50-50'd us.
Ha!
Ha ha! Ha!
Love you, Vicky.
Take that.
Ha! 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 Sorry, that one was
He told you.
Told you.
Yeah, totally. Totally, dude. Excellent. Hey, we're live? Oh, shit.
No, this is pre-recorded.
Oh, shit. You just guessed everybody's names in the audience again? We're getting good at that.
All right, everybody, here you go.
Dude, it's a bong? It's got like a slide?
Well, no, that's my pre-roll.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, dang, they got mug bongs? That's a good idea. Mongs, mug bong. Oh, fuck. Where's that thing that does the chopping of the wheat here?
I love it, Kimmy. It's fucking awesome.
It rips. Like, really hard.
Nope. I will not believe it, Yvonne.
What's that?
She said tie-dye's 2 words. I will not believe it.
Sounds like one word.
Thank you.
You're welcome, awesome brother, for 3 hours and 2 minutes.
But who's counting?
Yeah, right? It was a good one. All right, that was a pre-roll you were saving, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what pre-rolls anymore. The last pre-roll, 1 was good and 1 was bad. I don't even know how that works. You have 2 in the same pack, 1 is good, 1 is bad. What the fuck is that? So who died today?
You twice in Guardians. Cops had to bring you
Nice.
back.
I came back as Zombie Man Bear.
Zombie air.
Fuck you, Coffee. Oh.
Zombear.
Zombear, there you go.
Zombie air.
Dude, Zombear sounds like a band. Would you not fucking frontman Zombear?
Thank you,
Zombear!
I like how Annie put that. That works better.
I think we'll just always agree to disagree on it, and that's fine. Because you don't have to agree with everything. Everything's friend. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what conversation is. Right,
Yeah.
man, bear? You know how many
Right?
things we disagree on?
American-Canadian relations?
Yeah. You fucking piece of shit. Oh,
Good shit, man.
super. Dude, that mug kicks my ass.
Mm-hmm. Evil mug. Evil.
No. It's a hero mug. I don't know.
Hero mug.
A hero
See,
mug.
now I gotta take this finger right out of the equation. You ever tried rolling a joint with a fucking Band-Aid on your finger? It ain't happening. So you just switch. You just go to the next finger.
Can you do it with your ring finger and your pinky finger?
I do it with my.
I know, but can you go another finger down?
Go like that?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, but my thumb's involved. It's mostly my thumb if I do it that way. Yeah, no, I gotta do it in the middle. Man, you're weird. How the fuck you do it with your pinky, man?
I couldn't do it. I was asking if you could.
No, I'm gonna barely be able to do it here. This fucking Band-Aid.
That's a cool ass glass piece that Annie got too.
You know what? They're pretty fucking waterproof because I was doing dishes with them on it. It took me a minute to rip the first one off.
Dude, those blue Band-Aids are kick-ass.
I got another one for later just in case. I'm pretty sure. You know what the problem with the cut is? It's right on my knuckle line. Like the inside of my knuckle line. Like where your finger folds.
Everything's one word now.
Everything is one word now.
Every 2 words is one word now. That's why we're going to play this game, Costi.
You know, I don't know if we were stoned when my girlfriend and I had this conversation, because we probably were. We were like, you know, a lot of people in my family, like men, still had the Hugo last name, right? And my wife's last name was, you know, slowly kind of disappearing, right? You know, so when we talked about it before we had children, we said, you know, why don't we be nice and give our kids, both our last names, right? And we're going to throw that little hyphen in the middle, just, you know, make it one, you know, not thinking about when the kids have to sign things in their older age. We're like, oh man, it's so cool. All their names are like this fucking long. Like,
I knew people that have like done it that way, or like I've seen couples where like if it was a girl, they took the woman's last name, and if it was a boy, they took the
I'm not going to talk about that because that's why I don't talk to my brother that much anymore.
Well, hey, I'm not judging anything, and I think whoever wants to make whatever decisions for their kids is not my decision to make.
Yeah, well, for my nephews, though, I was pretty pissed off that they got their mother's last name. Because, and the reason is, so I'm going to say this because you're never going to talk to or meet any of these people. So my brother's ex-wife's last name is Bustin. Okay? Like Bustin. Bustin, right?
Yeah.
Our last name is Hugo. So if he gave them both their last names in that order, it'd be Bustin Hugo.
Or Hugo Bustin.
That's what it is. It's Hugo Bustin, and I don't like that. That's just me, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, I respect. Yeah, that's cool.
You know,
yeah, I don't know. I find it interesting how they, you know, as long as the people are happy, whatever.
Yeah, I get that.
You know,
yeah, you know, and like for me, the conversation with my girlfriend was like, no, I like your last name. I don't have a problem with if you want to throw that in there, you know. And it's not like they're not going to be called Hugos, okay? My children are not called Hugos. They're called, you know, Humbert Hugos. Those are the Humbert Hugo children. You know what I mean? Like it's not, you know, they're not the Hugos. It's not the Hugo family. It's the Humbert.
I still am on. We're working on a petition to get you to legally change your middle name to Chuco.
So that's my cat's name.
I know, that's where it all comes
Humbert
from.
Hugo. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And so I just want to be able to call you Michael Chuco Huco.
Yeah, but you'd say Huco. You wouldn't say Hugh because it's Chew.
Chuco Huco. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Huco. So Huco was how I had to say Huco when I was a kid because I couldn't pronounce the Q.
What up, Magic Up, Dominic?
This Pink Island Kush is definitely good. I might be off the dabs for a couple of months. This weed. I'm lying. There's no fucking way I'm going 2 months without dabs.
Well, I'd say, like, if you would have said just flour, but when you're like...
Yeah, just flour, but, like... I don't know. I like both. Coffee made a good point, man. Like, flour is good. When you have those
before I started, like, when I was doing shows and everything like that, before I started doing dabs and stuff like that, I was never interested in doing dabs. Like, whatever. Like, I could care less. Like, I'm just smoking my bullets, leave me alone. And then I got the nectar collector. and then I ended up getting and then I ended up getting some dabs, and it was cool. And then I got more dabs, and that was cool. And then I got the bigger rig, and that was like let's go. And now I enjoy both.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could, there's no way I could ever go back to just flower, and there's no way I could just do dabs. Like I enjoy both of them.
I can go back to flower because I ended up doing that for 2 days before payday, every single pay period or whatever. But once payday comes along, I'm like, man, the dispensary stares at me all day long, and you guys are gonna laugh. But through our like little side door window is a big green cannabis sign that stares at me all fucking day, and I'm like, I'm gonna see you Friday, bitch.
I just been kind of hanging out today and working on show stuff, and I'm excited for Token Tunes tonight. And
with Mr. Awesome over here next to me.
I believe he has the belt. He kicked our ass last week.
He destroyed us.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
I was gonna have to get my hair and start pulling it over the one eye, getting tight jeans.
I'm excited for this week. Let me see. I'm just curious as to like what songs, like how many songs people have yet.
If you want me to be honest, I don't think I have many left.
Right, that's what I'm gonna look at. I'm not gonna, well, I'm just curious. I didn't really look.
I was just going off of the retokes, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right, Coffee, right? And when you watch the retoke and token, and you're on Token Tunes, you're like, oh shit. Yeah. But like I said, Token Tunes, for me, Token Tunes is to hear your guys' songs. Honestly, it is. I love that.
I mean, I sometimes get high and I forget and stuff like that, but like we really try to make a point to like tell you whose songs it is. But yeah, I forget sometimes. And we do like there's times when we just like last night, like finish the song right into another song. So I'm like, I'm jamming, we're chilling.
Yeah, but I usually recognize which one's which, unless your songs are the ones that honestly confuse me sometimes, because I think he picks like every genre, and I think we stick to a few. You know what I mean? Like, if
you're not wrong. I think that I'm really gonna throw a wrench in the Token Tunes playlist. I'm going gospel, some country, might do some Kenny G, some Michael Bolton. So then just like we're all jamming and rocking, and all of a sudden,
all right, everybody, who's writing all these down?
Yeah, it's Michael like all of a sudden you get like super slow. Everybody's like falling asleep. Hey, what up, Brittany? I'm just kidding. I kidding.
What up, Brittany?
And then Guar comes on or something like that.
There is like a certain like vibe line. You got, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I would never throw like a fucking like Conway Twitty song into a Token Tunes playlist. It just doesn't fit.
There's one song I'd throw in there that would throw everybody off, but I think you guys would know that it was me just because of what song it is. But I'm not going to say it.
Taylor Swift.
No, actually not her. No. A song I actually like from an artist that I would
never put those in a Token Tunes playlist. It's just not a right vibe. I don't know. There's just a vibe of Token Tunes that I feel like we all adhere to. You know what I mean? That makes sense. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I think it's nice to see like that. Like, there's definitely songs that we would all put on our playlist. You know what I mean? Like when certain songs get on and you look on screen, we're all kind of just like, fuck yeah, we're all smoking, and like every single one of us could have had that song on our playlist. You know, and like.
I think it's crazy that in the 12 months of Token Tunes that there hasn't been any, like, that we haven't ended up picking the same song the same month. Like me and you, or you and Europe, or like me and Coffee.
Me and Europe have had the same song, but it's been like he had the song I had in January, he had in March or something. You know what I mean? Like it was a remix, or it was slightly different, or you know what I mean? Like I've noticed, I think 3 songs, and it wasn't back-to-back months or anything like that. Definitely not. Like
there was, I think there's been like 3 or 4 months where like it's been super close, like same. Like there was one month that like me and Europe had a hippie, both had, or it was Coffee and Europe had hippie sabotage songs.
So did I.
Yeah,
I had
and then there was one month where me and Europe both had Cypress Hill songs.
Yeah,
and it's funny because the song that I almost put by Cypress Hill on there, Europe did put, and I don't know what made me switch, but
he did that to me. He did that to me with hippie sabotage. He put fucking which was one of the really good hippie sabotage ones on, and I was like, I took it off the list right before I sent it to you, and I was like, and then I heard it, and I was like, did I take it off? And then Europe was the reveal, and I was like, I did take it off my list. Shit. But yeah, I love hippie sabotage. I don't care. I can listen. Hippie sabotage is like an anytime music. I can wake up, go to sleep, fucking smoke to them. Yeah. I think I got a couple curveballs in next month's list, to be honest. I think I went a little different, honestly. Yeah, I was looking at it yesterday. I think I really like July's list. I think it's going to be one of my favorite lists of list of this year so far. And I'm still considering deleting the rest of the list because I think I have August, September, October. I think I'm going to delete them and start again. I think. I don't know. I think I'm getting older. I think some of my music taste is kind of changing, so I think I'm kind of branch out, and I don't know. You know, like, I don't want to bring up songs that might go on my list, but, like, I don't know. I think, you know, when there's certain genres that have been mixing a little bit, I don't know how to say that, but you know what I mean? Like,
Weird.
What? Whoa.
So that was Cornbread's internet. She just messaged me and said that the storm was ridiculous, but like Facebook is trying to go live, but it's not. Yeah, it's just like pause.
So we're still on the tube?
We're still on the tube. I think maybe it's back, but
anybody on Facebook, if you're out there.
That's how I.
Oh yeah, Jeremy's just talking.
Yeah, that's what happened. I mean.
So how was your day, Copsy?
1 second.
It wasn't a bad day at all.
It was good till I cut my finger. I feel like, you know, you cut the end of your finger, fuck, you might as well cut my fucking finger off for the rest of the night, you know? You're not using it, you know? Like, you're going to go and you go, I'll just, you know, you grab something like this, the finger out or something, you know what I mean?
That's so weird. What the hell happened? Okay, well, it posted the YouTube link to the Facebook.
Crazy. Yeah, it's so weird when you do that, though, because it's just words, right?
Yeah, it's just gibberish.
Yeah. I remember because I tried sharing a reel from Instagram, and it was just a bunch of words, and I was like, oh, okay.
Keeps cutting. Yeah. Okay, we are back-ish.
Yeah, no, it's back.
Now it's back.
From outer space. Just came in to see that, said, look up on your face. Sorry.
Okay, waiting for a live video signal.
It says that again?
No.
Okay.
You want to know what song I had in my head today, Copsy? Because I'm smoking Pink Island Kush, right? I had Pink by Aerosmith in my head. Pink is my favorite crayon. Bing. Are the sheets? I don't know. It's just a good song.
Okay, so yeah, it is back, but super fucking weird.
That is crazy.
And then Cornbread dropped out because her. Oh, she's back. Okay. Yeah, I just saw it. Yep. Storm.
I've been back for a little bit.
Yeah, the storm last night, Cornbread, caused like flooding in the streets. Like some of the storm drains were actually flooding. My wife was filming it last night. Like 12 o'clock. They went storm chasing or whatever. There was over 1,000 lightning strikes in the area last night.
Damn.
In a very short amount of time. Like in a
Bro, you're
hours.
gonna be busy putting out forest fires.
I don't think too many were sparked because of the torrential rain that came along with it. To be honest, there was torrential, like instant street flooding. 7-Eleven's parking lot, the whole back was a freaking pond. Yeah, we have really
fucking around.
Yeah, we have really good drainage. So at my work, there was nothing in like our whole driveways go like this to the sewers and shit. It's like ain't nothing gonna collect there. They designed that driveway really good. Yeah, so got token tunes tonight, not doing much, hanging out, probably do burgers again, man. I've been killing the frozen burgers. I love them. I don't know, it's like and they're literally the no name burgers. And I'm not saying they're no name, that's the name brand. No name.
Is that your store?
Pardon?
Don't y'all have a store called that?
It's called No Frills. It's not the No Name store, it's No Frills. And it's all yellow. It's very, very yellow. Like Coldplay. It's kind of yellow.
Dude, that's a dope song.
Stupid contract. You know how many jokes you've set me up for since you've been here?
Bring it,
So
bitch.
do you want to know?
We're not
do you
on
wanna
time
know?
crash, and I love Coldplay.
You haven't
Coldplay?
said
Okay,
you
okay.
jump, bitch.
Okay, fair
That
enough.
one has. Not that one.
Okay,
That's
so
Fred, the other one.
There we go.
I'm not
in the middle of
Jimmy
this.
Kimmel. Okay,
I was
hold
gonna
on.
say,
I'm
what
gonna
did
say
I-
something. Jimmy Kimmel. The first time
I
Coldplay
fixed
was
it.
on. First time Coldplay was on Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel gave him a music box that actually played Yellow.
Joe, my favorite song is probably The Scientist. It's super sad in Coldplay. Yeah, it's
You know,
great.
Coldplay reminded me of like a wussy Radiohead. I
You're
love
a-
Radiohead. They were
you're a
so
wussy
obscure
Radiohead.
and odd and creep and freaking. There was a couple other good ones Radiohead had. I really like Radiohead. They were another big shiny tunes band and stuff like that. You know, they had a few one-hit wonders, but I don't know.
Big
I would
shiny
have went to see
tunes.
play.
I'm just. I got nothing really. I have no shit talking towards Manbear. Not yet. I don't know why. Sometimes.
I do.
It must be
I know.
fake. That mug.
Dude,
must
that
be
mug
fake.
kicks my ass.
Yeah.
It got me in a shit talking mood, and man, but you are setting them
The
up
wrong
left
one.
and fucking right now.
What happened to shit talking cornbread? That was fun.
Yeah.
I guess that was the
Fuck you,
one.
man.
Hey, there we go.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll quiet over there, chilling in the cornbread.
No, fucking double fuck you.
Nope, too far.
Oh, you're going with the Canadian double, eh? 1, 2.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Okay,
Apparently not too far.
saved a dish.
I'm
I know what a
surprised no
double
one's called me
is.
Rupert yet.
No one's called you what?
Rupert.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I still got 2 hours and 44 minutes.
Yeah, right? Who's counting?
Hey, Manbear,
What?
you're Canadian.
Hey, man, you know, I can't really help that, man. You want to, like, go back and be like, hey, Mom, go to San Diego and then give birth to me. Shit.
It
Like,
is-
you know, it's not exactly.
It's not. It's as much not my fault as much it's not your fault.
Yeah. Y'all mad because I was born in a mountain. I lived in a mountain. Like, I live in the mountains. Like, I'm just a mountain man, all right? Leave me alone in the mountain.
Leave me alone.
No, really, though, I was born in another mountain town.
I
It's
still
just
love
more
you,
in the
Manbear.
interior. It's actually called the interior of BC.
Right, where were you born?
Hmm.
I can't remember.
Well, the good thing is the cut on my finger hasn't affected my rolling whatsoever.
The good thing is you're still a bitch.
Whoa,
I'm sorry.
Mr. Original over here.
I had nothing. I'm trying, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
My bad, Amber. I don't got
Here it is.
nothing right now.
We got gators suck, cornbread rolls. I'm doing corn rolls, and then it didn't work, and then I don't know.
I mean, I get where you're going with the cornbread rolls.
I mean, you know, corn roll. My daughter just did it. Actually, it looks kind of cool because she's got red hair. So, like, actually, it's pretty cool. Go with JD her hair. Then this wonderful guy next to me, God, just the most amazing, just super awesome dude. I don't know how many great things I could say about him back to back, but they're fucking endless. This guy, fuck.
Doesn't sound very endless. You already stopped.
Yeah, right. And, you know, oh, to take a toke, not because you're just not awesome. You're just amazing, man. Like shit, man.
Are you hitting it backwards?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about a rocket? No, it's just a fucking weird shaped cone.
No. Beans use the cup backwards.
I use the cut backwards.
What? Oh, because you put the joint in the hooter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Absolutely.
sounds bad.
I thought you were talking about a face bong. You ever seen a face bong? Face bong.
You won't do it.
I'll do it. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Eat the joint. Oh! Face bong.
Nope, I'd burn my tongue. Fuck that.
What? No, you hold your tongue down, dude.
I'd slip.
I think I'd hit my tongue ring.
Well, I mean, you're not deep throating the fucking joint, guys. Like, goddamn.
Okay. I didn't.
That was spoken from experience.
Yeah.
Oh man. And that's why I don't know if I can put hot coffee in that cup and rip out of it.
Well, yeah, because you hit it backwards.
Well, that part too.
course
Yeah.
it ain't gonna work right when you way down.
Okay, so it is a coffee mug, but technically coffee, shouldn't you put weed in it? And then like have like busted up weed and then just put weed from the mug into the bowl?
I
That's
mean,
not a
yeah,
bad
you
idea.
can still pinch inside pretty well.
Right? Like literally just keep your bag of weed in the fucking mug. Where's my mug? There's my weed down my pipe. Like that's what I would have done. I broke my mom. You know, that's funny. My mom sent me a black one and I broke it by accident. I think I dropped the chair on it or something. She never sends me anything like that. It was weird to get a like weed present from my mom. Yeah.
Happy 420.
Were you asking us?
What?
It sounded like a question.
I don't know.
Happy 420? That's a question.
420 your time.
Happy 420.
Oh, was I supposed to wait? Fuck, I'm always fucking early. Fuck. Premature smoking, right, Copsy?
Spin slow while the torchlights blue. Smoke trails curl with the coastal view. Laughter on loop, no reason, no plan. Just me and my people with time in our hands. A dab glows gold on the tip of the spoon. We lean back, drifting with the groove of the tune. No rush, no script, no breaking the spell. It's a vibe we know, and we know it well. To glow, pull so clean like a vinyl tune, floating through haze neath the citrus moon. Feel it rise, let it stay. We're lost in the sound, just a torch and a tray. Eyes low, slow grin, no rush to speak. Still feel the heat from that high we keep. Laid back deep, not a care in sight. The world leans soft in the afternoon light. Voices mellow, just a nod and glance. Past the rig, no, not a chance. One more round, we might. But for now, we just sit in the glow of the night.
Let's freaking go. And what's everybody's plans for the evening?
Food and token tunes.
Same. I'm excited. Gonna be
Yeah, what he said. What Awesome said. But I did get myself a dab together, so I think it's time for a reclaim dab.
Hey, let's go.
I always keep the parchment papers from what my shatter comes in, so I can use them as like a little plate to put all my little dabs on and shit.
I'll do a reclaim dab with you.
Pardon?
I'll do a dab with you.
With Chewie? I was in Star Wars. I was Chewie. I'd do a dab with Chewie.
You.
Did you ever see the Robot Chicken where him and Han Solo showed up at Chewie's house and his whole family's wearing clothes and he's like, "You've been naked this whole time?
Yeah.
What the fuck?" That was class. I was like, okay, that is super duper funny. Yeah, fuck it.
So it's terrible, but one of my favorite Robot Chicken scenes is the one with the gummy bear.
Yeah. Oh, he gets caught in the fucking bear trap. He's like, la 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 la. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, he just like loses his shit.
Yeah, that's one of my man.
Have you seen that stupid thing on Facebook about like the woman who has the gummy bear farm and she breeds them? You can look it up.
Dude,
He's like, the hard part about running a gummy bear farm is they're always, kind of doing it. Sorry, Beans, it's not a bucket today.
Oh, what the fuck? Dude.
I gotta do it. A reclaim, it'll hurt too much in the bucket.
Oh, well, I guess that hurts me too much. I don't know. Sounds like excuses.
What?
What? Sorry, I was talking to somebody else.
Stock?
What?
What?
I don't know.
No chomp chomp?
Depends on what sport, but always chomp chomp.
Can't hear you over the torch at all. Definitely. Not
Not.
every word you're saying.
Ready? How far out are you?
What?
How far out?
Far out. Yeah, far out, man.
Far out, man. Ready?
No. Are you ready?
Yeah, pretty much. I need like
okay.
6 seconds.
Now when the guy do red hot, you're not just doing it bad. Red. You only live twice, right?
Something like that.
Cheers. Ooh. Oh. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh yeah. I forgot how good Shatter Reclaim really is. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Oh yeah. And that's the way it is. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh shit! What are you hitting on, Coffee?
I got 2 more pre-rolls to go through.
Nice. Beans is not okay.
No, I got him good.
Yeah. Oh shit! So that is fucking hilarious. That is exactly how the Coffee thumbs up started. Me, you, Cody Cough, and someone else went alive, and you disappeared. And I'm rambling on, my normal man bear spiel. And I was like, hey, yo, Sir Gobslot, just give me a thumbs up. This arm out of fucking nowhere with the thumbs, like, shaking, and then it dropped. I'm like, I think he's okay. All right, back to the conversation. Yeah. Probably Boston Mike was there. That's probably who it was. Or Europe. It's probably me, you, Europe, and Cody or something. That's all we used to do. Everyone honestly wouldn't believe that we didn't even do shows, really. I mean, you guys had the Cove before the Cove was the Cove, but other than that, the rest of it were just going on lives with you guys and shit. And like, that was awesome, man. I can't believe it. That's pretty much how the shows turned into a Coxie.
Yep.
Us fucking going live and laughing. And that time that Cody broke the banger, we all knew something was happening because it was winter. And there was sun behind me. I was actually facing this wall, and my camera was pointing that way. And we seen Cody go, and then we all went, and he made a reel where the music changes all to dramatic. Hey, Coxie?
I still got that video.
You still have that?
Yeah.
It was me, you, Cody, and Mr. Garcia, the enforcer, the OG. Ah, do it.
I'm okay.
Fuck. That dab was good. Whew. Let's see if we got some more of that. Let's see it. I forgot that I actually have like good dab tools with different shapes on them. Haha, that's what she said. But now I can actually like scrape dabs off of shit. I only had a fucking stupid little scoop, but now I got like the spade and all that and the fucking.
Nice.
Well, yeah, now I can actually scrape shit with like a straight edge, not a fucking. You know when you got to get shit off like it's a round edge, and you're like, okay, that's just not gonna fucking work.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Ooh.
I think I found it.
It's warm out. It's like 72 here, but like I don't know. It feels very humid. It's hot already. Don't get me wrong, I hate winter here too, but it is nice having pretty much zero cool down time when you're dabbing out here in the winter. Like 5 seconds. What was the coldest you remember me being out here in Fahrenheit, Beans? For a morning show? -12 Fahrenheit, -15 probably?
Probably it was -17, -19.
Fahrenheit, remember, not fucking Celsius, because that makes a big fucking difference.
Yep, no, you're right.
And the funny thing is I wasn't really that cold. It's such a dry cold at that degree. You know what I mean? Like there's no moisture in the air. It's too cold that there's really fucking moisture in the air.
Oh man. I remember there were days it was so cold you couldn't go outside.
You had to keep changing your bong.
Can't. Oh yeah, I've only broken one thing from, and it's the weirdest shit. Is honestly, I'm not trying to be gross, but I think I drooled into my spoon or my pipe, and it froze overnight, and there's a crack right down it. The one that was like yours, Coxie.
Oh yeah.
That happened a while ago. Actually, that was my only little pipe. I don't have any other small pipes. The rest all bongs. I want to get an old school metal one again. You remember like just the little metal ones, almost like you pulled it out of your fucking garage tool chest.
Yeah, the blue pipe, the blue stripe.
The standard metal pipe piece. You could go into a fucking head store and there'd be a bowl of pieces, like $5 a piece, and you could just make your pipe longer and longer and longer. And there was the pyramid pieces. Yeah, I can't really see that, but yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's cracked. Yeah, that really.
I remember that one. You know, you guys haven't done Chillin bongs in a long time.
Oh my god, I don't even have any. They're probably put away, but I can do it tonight. We can do it tonight.
CeeLo's face.
Yeah, that was classic. Dude, we were all just bullshit. It was the most beautiful winter day behind me. That was like probably -10 or something, you know? Like that was actually a really cold day.
I wish I knew how long ago that was.
Okay, I can tell you. That has to be... Fuck, dude. That's weird, because that would have to be... Not last winter, it'd be the winter of fucking 23, right?
At least the clip I made was February 4th, 2024. That's when
2024? Yeah.
The screen recording was February 24th. That's before I edited it and put music on it.
Yeah, so that could have actually happened in 2023.
Yeah, good possibility. Yeah. I mean, I started at the very end of 2023. There was like 3 weeks of December left when I started.
The thumbs up video, or the thumbs up time that you're talking about with Copsy. I think it was me and you and Cody and Copsy.
Yeah.
I think it was on.
I just remember his thumb just like came up out of nowhere.
I think that's when we very first started playing the Costa Lot game.
Yeah, where he had to take his hat off or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, we should do that again once you got dabs rolling again, man. I love that game, man.
We are getting to the hot time of the year where it's a possibility.
And I could maybe even try to get that cough you guys want to hear, because I'm too good at smoking.
We've never done it with flour.
Yeah, I think I just upchuck.
I don't think I can get to the hot point flour.
No.
Like that.
No, I think it would just make me puke. I think it would just puke, honestly. The dabs are different. It doesn't make me want to puke. It just makes me want to cough. I smoke so much weed, though. Yeah, I'd probably just chuck.
That one got me good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having another fucking dab here. Yeah. Whew.
I don't know why she.
Yeah, next to cutting my finger today, Dave was pretty good. I figured out the secret to working in a place like that, Coxie.
What's that?
Weird people the fuck out. I mean, really weird people out. I walked up to one woman, I was like, you know, goats can't fly if ducks don't wear pants. She was like, what the fuck? I was like, all right, you have a nice day now.
See you later.
Like, the popcorn was cold because the chicken was cooked underwater when we were fishing at the lake up north last November, 3 years from now.
Yeah.
We think Man Bear's gone snapped due to technical difficulties.
Found that one too.
Yeah.
That actually was not the time you're thinking, Beans.
No? Okay.
That's not when the thumbs up started. I thought it was. I really did. I knew I had the video from when it first happened, and I thought it was you up there.
That was the one. Yeah, that was the first one. Whatever, right away. That's the one I thought of. Okay.
I know I've showed it before, but I absolutely love my dab kit. Dab kit. Fucking DJ.
Yeah, that's cool shit.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Like I use it every day faithfully.
You all right, sir? You still there? Give it a thumbs up. All right.
That's
Good to go.
what I want. Independent.
So you know it's cold when I got the hoodie and the hat on. That was not a warm day for me.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been, because even I had a hoodie and a beanie on in here. And I know I had to wear that point.
Oh. I'm good. I'm just done mastering everything.
Oh shit! You guys want to smoke one more and call it an afternoon?
I guess. Yeah.
Get some more choking tunes. Let's go. Man. Cornbread?
Much love, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, Chillin In The Cove. It's always great. It's but go. Make sure you're following everybody you interact with. Make sure you're following everybody on the Cove Production. You don't want to miss out what's going on each and every day. Let's motherfucker go. Toka Tunes tonight. Much love, everybody. And I will see y'all when I see y'all.
Oh. Pink is my favorite crayon. Make sure y'all spread some love and positivity. Do something nice for yourself, something nice for a stranger, something nice for your friend. I'll see you tonight at Token Tunes. I cannot fucking wait. Much love, everybody.
Much love, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this afternoon. Great Guardians of Unity. Great hanging out. Thank you very much, Mon CJ. I love the cup, mug, bowl thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love the cup, mug, bowl thing. It's fucking dope, and that thing kicks my ass this afternoon. I hope to see everybody at Tokyo, all right? Token Kings tonight. 9 p.m. Eastern Time only on Sir Costa-Lat's page. And make sure you are following the one and only Sir Costa-Lat. Don't miss Token Tunes every Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, so it's tonight. Let's go. Make sure you're following the one and only Europe Entertainment. Don't miss out on the Europe Nanigans every single Sunday morning. Make sure you are following the one and only Michael Hugo Man Bear. Don't miss out on any of the vibes that he brings to all the shows. Make sure you're following the one and only Matt Productions. Don't miss out on any of the music he's got coming out. Make sure you're following the one and only Dabber Chick, Kelsey Dabs. Yo, you're going to follow. Don't miss the Dabber Chick show every Wednesday. And make sure you're following Cornbread. If you would like your pet featured on Cornbread Critters, please reach out Thank you everybody that helps Cove-TV. I'll make this possible. Cove-TV is literally brought to you by viewers like yourself. And with that being said, I hope you all have an amazing night. If I don't see you at Token Tunes tomorrow morning, Cove-TV Morning Show. Much love, everybody. And Austin, it's all yours, man.
Well, much love, all you amazing ass people out there. Hope it's been a totally terrific Twisted Titty Tie-Dye Turkey Taco Token Tunes Tuesday all around from start to finish with the morning show with the Cove. It's always a great way to get the day up and going, the right mindset, the right mood. All the way up to the afternoon show. I love talking to you. It's such a great story. Interesting. The only downfall to it, you got until next Tuesday. We got to see what happens next. But it is Tuesday, and it's Token Tunes Tuesday, and it's the final playlist of June. This is going to be the last time you get to hear the songs that are in the playlist for it, and this is officially the first set of the second year of Token Tunes, the final. So exciting. Definitely look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all there. We are continuing the battling guest host, and I am so excited for y'all to see the challenger coming up for this one. It's going to be a great one. You guys don't want to miss out. And look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all there. If you are not already, make sure you're giving a like and a follow to everyone you've been interacting with out there, because if it wasn't for each and every one of y'all, we wouldn't be able to do the fun stuff we get to do each and every time. And make sure you're giving a like and follow to everyone you see up on the screen throughout all the amazing things we get to do each and every day. You got Cornbread, Man Bear, Beans with the Go, Yerpity, motherfucking Yerp, Kelsey Dab Dabber, Chick, the one and only Magic with Matt Productions. You don't want to miss out on all the amazing stuff going on each and every time, each and every day. But definitely look forward to seeing each and every one out tonight at Token Tunes. It is time to hop on down, get some food, kick back, don't relax. If you relax, you're going to miss out on Token Tunes tonight. So get some food, kick back, and look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all there. Much love, everyone.
And 6.
Nope. 4. No, it's not.
Chillin'
In
The
Cove.
today.
all
you
Amazing.
Ass.
out.
There. Much love, y'all.
Cheers, everybody.
Clean shirt, new shoes, and I don't know where I am going.
Much love, everybody.
Love y'all.
Love.
Good night.